We are approaching a time of great heart opening with this season of gathering with family and friends. What better way to feel the presence of Creator energy when we are abuzz with joy, anticipation, and love for one another? It is also a time to reach out to others less fortunate or who have lost family or have no heartful connections or family friend bonds. It is at this time so laden with emotion and thoughts of other that is also a highly pitched time of creativity. However busy, there is an almost chemical energizing that when we focus on our joy, we can better see the brighter path we are here to co-create. So now, in this moment, please take a moment to reflect on a year filled with restrictions and mandates, soaring costs and devilish plans to further limit us and redesign our futures. Let us take moments, in fact, every day, to reconstruct the future we see. Let it be as seemingly far-fetched as no politics, no political parties, no money, no poverty, no homelessness, none who are in need so they are able to give to society. I see this is where we are going. I choose this is where we are going. A reality that replaces greed and competition with that of cooperation and collaboration. So I entreat you to dream large. This is the time. We are winning this war on humanity for humanity. This Christmas, make it a time for sharing with family and friends your most amazing vision for not what is, but what Creator has given us the potential to co-create. And so it is.
Thank you, Charlie.
My pleasure.
Amen.
I'd like to give a little talk on crossing the line. Which line will you not cross? Where do you find the hill that you will die defending? We think, and I put it out as the old white man talking head for the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly, think Mother Bear. Think that infringes upon what is acceptable to my principles. Family services should be able to mediate a solution, a remedy to a bad or unpleasant situation, nothing more. The parents are responsible for the children, not the state. It does not take a village to raise a child. It takes parents to properly rear a child. Look it up. One's village can most assuredly determine a lot on your final results. Do you raise or rear a child? It is a mindset. Make sure you know what words actually mean. A parent-child relationship. Uphold the bargains that you have and honor your contracts. Remember, we are in de jure, a mindset. We heard the city of Beaverton detective tell us, if they do that, I'm gone, pension or not. That was his line. There's another psychopath cop with 20 years of unjustified behavior, with multiple violence offenses and misdeeds, totally ready to take whatever order and hurt, club, kick, stun his fellow Oregonians with pleasure. We met some of them last week. Some get promoted to sniper and they get to kill appointed targets. Good soldiers give and take orders. So do bad soldiers. Remember to read Article 1, Section 1. Natural rights inherent in people. We declare that all men, when they form a social compact, are equal in right, that all power is inherent in the people, and all free governments are founded on their authority and instituted for their peace, safety, and happiness. And they have at all times a right to alter, reform, or abolish the government in such manner as they may think proper. I read it for you. You don't have to look it up. Returning Oregon to a constitutional Republican form of government is the goal. During the war, the enemy would arrive to do battle, thinking it was a force of 5,000 defending, to find 15,000 there with cannon. The area inhabitants were sovereign and would fight, just not join a standing force. I will not fight our enemy over there, but I will fight our enemy over here. They will not protect a random house, but they will protect our houses. If you're not in a survival group of at least 15 armed adults, your survival rate diminishes rapidly. If they are military, go to the encounter armed. That goes for DOJ, FBI, U.S. Marshals, CIA, National Guard. See the Pinkerton Act. I won't look that one up for you. Rent-a-cops do not have the same authority as real peace officers with a proper unbroken oath. Beware of the industrial military complex. A sworn cop and officers of the court, clerks and deputies and administrators of the court are sworn and unsworn. To a bogus color of law constitution, Oregon's Constitution's Article 7 amended is in fraud and acquiesced to by the Oregon Senate. They are criminal de facto, obeying and enforcing in fact on the street and in our courtrooms such things as executive orders, judges' orders, rules, mandates, and edicts are to be nullified by the people with their proper status and mindset. Status and mindset in proper order. Critical. I wonder if the high school and the college student comprehend what I'm saying. Statistically, and I heard this from Candace Owens, statistically, from what I gather, this group of high school and college students is the most uneducated with the highest percentage of degrees per person as ever assembled on the several states and territories of the United States of America. Educated to be stupid and think that propaganda is true. For your own best interests, they want their school debt canceled, health care, a home, and food for everybody. So where's your line? Will you stand in your own name with two witnesses and testify to the truth? Then you're one of us. Anybody got anything a lot to add to that? Because I'm done.
I'd just like to emphasize the concern for the quality of education that we have lost, and the actual curriculum. Fortunately, there are people who are now taking the school boards on because that's what needs to happen for the students who have to still go to school, sadly masked. That's bad enough. But the curriculum has got to end. It's got to change. It's corrupt. It's vile. It's truly damaging our children. I yield. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. I'm out.
orsja.org.
Thank you.
Thank you, William. Thank you, Ron.
They do not
want to let go of this. They do not intend on losing here. And we do not intend giving it back to them.
And then the bullets started flying, and then he jumps out of the car, and he's got both his hands up. And he got out of the car, and he had his hands in the air. He's like, just shoot me then. This is what you want, to shoot me. And they did. They shot him dead. With his hands in the air, and I saw it. I swear to God. He was just walking with his hands in the air. And they shot him. And they shot him dead, and then after he was down on the ground, they shot him 3 more times.
I would like to have a part 2 to this.
Speak up, Cheryl. I
Can't
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
I would like to have a part 2 to this where we have more time that I can go across all that is going on out there that is happening, from giving children rights to pushing back statutory